Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, I want to do a review on a cell phone case, which was very interesting. When these first hit the market, I had to get one because I thought they were pretty damn cool. I used it for about 3 weeks and then I took it off. And the reason I took it off is because after 3 weeks of constantly using it and playing with it, because when you get something like this, I mean, that's what you do. You play with it, you know? It started to fall apart a little bit on me. So I wasn't really happy with the quality overall. If you haven't seen these before, this is basically a iPhone case that integrates both a bottle opener as well as a coil lighter. And it also has a little spot here which you can use to attach to a tripod. Reason being is if you want to use the video, capability on your phone, you could put it on a tripod, which is pretty cool. So first, actually, let's talk about that. When I first got this, I actually didn't know that's what this was for. And this piece is incredibly hard to get off and get back on. I mean, literally, well, it took me about 20 minutes the first time to get the thing back on once I did get it off. And I don't even know if I could do this on camera because the first time I used my Leatherman. But anyway, you have to trust me. Basically, it's a little plug. When you take that off, there's just threading in there so you can put this on a regular tripod. Okay, so that's the first downside, is incredibly difficult. If you actually use this thing, what a pain in the butt. And then once the thing pops off, where are you gonna put that? Right, then it gets lost, okay, because it's so small. And then now you have the hole there, which is gonna pack in with dirt and stuff. So I don't like that. I like that it does actually, double as a holder for a tripod, which is very cool. It's definitely cool within itself, but I think the design definitely could have been better. All right, let's talk about this bottle opener here. The bottle opener actually does work very nicely. They, of course, had to put metal in here, okay, because if it was just plastic, it would just break. It works very well, and I kind of thought that this would pack in with dirt and lint and stuff, and it really didn't. I never cleaned it or anything, and there's no problems with stuff getting jammed in there. But I do feel like it's an afterthought. The main feature or function here is the lighter. I tend to find that most gadgety things or multi-tools, they either have a bottle opener as an afterthought, or they have like hex wrenches. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, there's wasted space, let's throw something in there. And that's usually what ends up being, is a bottle opener. I am glad to see that they did put the metal in there. Obviously, the plastic wouldn't have worked. It probably would have broke or wore down over time. So it is durable. It does work very well. It's just the last thing I would grab, if I needed to open a bottle. Obviously, a lot of us know the lighter trick. I usually have a Bic on me. When I don't have a Bic on me, I have some kind of a bottle opener integrated into whatever tools I'm carrying. But yeah, I mean, it's just, like I said, it's not the first thing to do is grab my phone to open a bottle. But if you happen to be carrying this every day, it might be a go-to. It does work very well. I have really no complaints with the function of the bottle opener. All right, let's talk about this lighter here. Okay, how this works basically is this slides open, all right, which connects a circuit, and this lights up red hot. But as you can see, it is not doing that right now because it's dead. This does recharge, comes with a cable, okay, so you can recharge this, but it really does not hold a very long charge. When I was carrying this for that 3-week period of time, I was charging this every other day, and I wasn't using it absorbently. I mean, if you're a cigarette smoker and you're gonna use this daily, you're gonna find that it's a huge pain in the butt, okay, because it does not hold a charge very long. When it does work very well. You can see there's a locking feature here, okay, and what this does is when you push this over, and it does not allow this to open, because the idea is, obviously, if it's in your pocket and it's rubbing on things, this could open, light your pants on fire. People are always worried about their pants getting lit on fire. So if that's your concern, you can of course lock that for safety purposes, all right, which is nice. But yeah, I mean, right now it's dead. Another thing that I noticed here is that the overmolds for buttons, functions like the volume up, volume down, as well as the lock screen button, a little bit harder to press. Once this is on your phone, it's definitely more difficult than other cases that I've used in the past. Of course, the cutout here for your mute switch, whatever that is, that worked fine. But the volume up, volume down, and the lock screen more specifically, when I'm done doing whatever I was doing, I go to hit the lock screen, and I noticed I had to push a little bit harder than my other cases. Now, when it comes to products like this, they're so inconsistent. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there who bought this case and they've been using it for a year and they love the thing and it still works great, and other people it breaks the first day, So being so inconsistent, not everyone's gonna have the same experience, but my experience was poor. So hopefully I can save you some money by letting you know that, Maybe it changes your decision on getting one. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy the review either way. And if you have these, of course, I'd love to hear your experience, how long you've had it, how is it still working for you? Did you change your mind on carrying it? Why or why not? Stuff like that. I like the variety. Even if it did work awesome, I would probably still be using different cases just to try them anyway. I don't usually stick with the same cell phone case too long, except for that OtterBox one. I really like that, so that's been on my phone like forever. But anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.